After a 16 consecutive victory against Archie Moore on November 15, 1962, in Los Angeles, Cashius Clay fought a 10-round boxing match with Charlie Powell at Civic Arena, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, on January 24, 1963. Powell played 7 seasons of pro football with the 49ers and later with the Oakland Raiders in the fledgling years of the old American Football League. And in the off-season he boxed in 39 bouts as a professional fighter. Charlie had a record of 25 victories, 11 losses and 3 draws. He knocked out 17 opponents. A standout athlete from a young age, took boxing lessons from a neighbor, Archie Moore. There was a crowd of 11,238 spectators at Civic Arena. Clay danced around the ring through the first 2 rounds, landing stinging jabs and straight rights almost at will, as Powell chose to stalk around the center of the canvas. Flurry of punches near the end of the second made Powell woozy, and Clay fulfilled his knockout prediction at 2:04 of the third. It was the 13th time in 14 knockouts that Clay correctly picked the knockout round. Powell stated that he fought the wrong type of fight. Instead of one big punch attempt, he should have jabbed more and kept the pressure on Clay. On March 13, 1963, Cashius Clay met Doug Jones at Madison Square Garden, New York. The fight was named 1963's Fight of the Year by the Ring magazine. Clay and Jones held the second and third spots in the top 10 rankings respectively. Jones held record of 21 victories, 3 losses, and 1 draw. The fight purses were $90,000 for Clay and $75,000 for Jones. A capacity crowd of 18,732 filled Madison Square Garden. Clay told everyone he would win in 6 rounds, but after seeing Jones reading a book called The Rise and Fall of Cassius Clay, he changed it to 4.
From Louisville, Kentucky, weighs 202.5 pounds, Cashius Clay. From New York City, he weighs 188, Doug Jones. Main event, 10 rounds. Referee for the main event, Joe Lo Scalzo.
Okay, touch gloves, return to your respective corners and come out boxing at the sound of the bell. Good luck.
The second-ranked heavyweight on the left, in white trunks, Cassius Clay. Doug Jones, who is ranked 3rd. 14.5 pounds lighter, Jones in black. The speedy left hand, he's got a beauty.
From the beginning of the fight, it seemed that Jones had enough speed to compete with his opponent. It all began badly for Cassius when his habit for pulling away from punches with his hands down allowed Doug to clatter home a clubbing right to the jaw.
Clay, 202.5, and there it is! Clay, 202.5, and there it is!
The younger man stumbling backwards and made clear to all that Jones was no one's stepping stone.
And just as we mentioned, pulling away from punches.
Clay recovered and became more aggressive, counting on his arm's reach, meanwhile Jones performing great counterattacks from time to time.
Round 1. "45 seconds.
Near the end of the first, Cassius earned points with stinging jabs and fast combinations, but still pulling away from punches with his hands down.
A glancing right hand. 10 seconds left in round 1. Cassius Clay was definitely shaken up by a shot that caught him as he was backing away from a punch instead of trying to slip it, as we pointed out. He's talking to his trainer, Angelo Dundee. Jones caught one left hook that was Clay's big punch.
Second round started not as active as the previous one. Jones tried his first-round pattern of right-left combination that shook Clay, but unsuccessfully. Clay worked to the head of Jones with jabs and hooks from the distance, sometimes lunging at his rival. Jones did the same, shortening the distance between them.
About a minute to go in round 2.
Left hook and the uppercut from Cassius. Doug seemed to ignore those punches.
Clay has never been cut in his boxing career.
Uppercut from Jones this time.
"30 seconds left in round 2.
Great dodging from both fighters at the end of the second.
This is Chris Schenkel at ringside, Madison Square Garden, as we look at Doug Jones, born right here in New York City 26 years ago. He is most certainly an orthodox fighter, very even-tempered. Cashius Clay, as we await the start of round 3, doesn't seem any the worse for a heavy punch that he took in the first round. Here's the third round of a scheduled 10.
In the third round, Clay was dancing clockwise around his opponent, throwing punches as Jones was lunging at Cassius with intention to knock him out.
Round 3. Clay now really using that left hand to advantage, keeping Jones off balance.
Clay finally penetrated Jones' guard in the last minute of the third with snapping jabs and fast combinations to the head.
Minute to go in the third round. Good 1-2 by Clay. "20 seconds. Fourth round.
The crowd roared in anticipation. Cassius bared his mouthpiece and leered at Jones. Doug didn't scare a bit. Through the round he dodged, blocked, and ate many punches with a little damage, but had low accuracy by himself.
In round 4. "45 seconds to go in the round.
With 15 seconds left in the round, it was evident Jones wasn't going to fall. The crowd gave out the boos.
15 seconds to go. Doug Jones still around after 4 rounds from the standpoint of physical stamina to continue, because Cashius Clay punched away to no effect. Round 5.
Clay dominated the first half in round 5, with his lightning-fast jabs, straight right hands, and left-right combinations, while it was hard for Jones to tag the opponent.
We have a minute and a half. No cuts, no knockdowns. Good right-hand shot by Clay.
At the last minute of the 5th, Doug caught Cassius with a solid right hand. And again, a great combination from Jones. Tired Clay get caught for the 3rd time near the bell.
Cassius Clay went back to his corner. His legs were not quite as stable as they were in earlier rounds. He has punched, thrown a lot of punches, many of them missing the target. His timing is a little off tonight. He may get arm weary against a plotter like Doug Jones, who never gives up. This is Doug Jones. He has never been knocked out. He has lost 3 decisions.
No cuts, marks, or knockdowns here in the 6th round. Fighters started jab shooting equally.
In round 6 here at the Garden. Tremendous body punch by Jones.
Clay slowed down, directly exchanging punches with Jones, but still had not enough power to damage him.
Minute and a half. Less than 1 minute, round 6.
New Yorker was ducking and diving into counterattacks properly.
"30 seconds. They'll get a 1-minute rest in 10 seconds. Doug Jones, managed by Alex Koxkowitz, started in the Golden Gloves like Clay, lost in the semifinals for an Olympic berth in 1956, went on to win an Air Force championship and has a record of only 3 losses in 25 fights. Round 7. No puffiness around his eyes after having taken all those jabs. Clay is unmarked.
Because the inability of knocking Jones down in the previous round, Cassius turned on his stick and moved style in order to earn points at least.
Two minutes to go. You see the 7th round there on your screen. Minute and a half.
Jones was counterattacking till the end of the 7th.
One minute left in the 7th. Jones, in the black trunks, once went 15 rounds in a light heavyweight title bout with Carroll Johnson.
Through the 8th round, fighters were actively striking each other with combinations.
Clay and White, as you've seen, has thrown many punches, many combinations, having little effect. Good facial defense by Jones, though. Jones keeping them up for protection and in hitting position.
Get him now. He's quiet.
We're in round 8 of a 10-round fight. Both fighters were very much interested to know that Sonny Liston and Floyd Patterson were watching this bout.
As always, Clay was throwing a lot of fast, but not really effective strikes, and Jones was keeping up the pace, counterattacking at the right moments with stronger punches.
We have 1 minute to go in the 8th round.
Both boxers seemed out of stamina at the end of the round.
Five seconds. Clay momentarily shaken up, but seems to be in top condition and is warding it off. Now we get set for round 9 of the Schedule 10. Cashius Clay, little arm weary now.
9th round started with exchange from the inside, turned into direct short-range exchange.
Clay is taking every punch, Jones rather, is taking every punch that Clay has thrown.
Hit him, Jones, hit him! Hit him, Jones! Hit him! Hit him!
2 minutes left in the 9th round. Jones looks bruised around his left eye. Jones in the dark trunks. A minute left. Round 9.
Clay wasn't bouncing much. It looked like he was going for a knockout, but had not enough stamina while performing combinations, so as Jones, who was mainly counterpunching.
"30 seconds. Clay obviously trying for a knockout. What a battle. Hope you're enjoying it, wherever you may be. Durable Doug Jones. We've been very impressed with his great defense. Cashius Clay getting the full treatment here before the start of the final round to freshen him up.
At the start of the 10th, Jones took the initiative, so it was Cassius turned into counterattack. Clay was really accurate with his strikes and took the initiative back, while Doug missed many solid punches to the head, but still was a danger.
Jones is a little rubbery-legged. He's taken a lot of good shots to the head. Five-point must system is in effect here, event of a draw. And then only will it help in the determination.
In the last minute of the round, Cassius Clay performed a 20 punches combination.
Beautiful finish. "40 seconds. "20 seconds. "5 seconds.
Fighters showed a great performance.
A tremendous job of physical conditioning by Angelo Dundee in the case of Cassius Clay, at whom we're looking now, and Rolly Hackner and Jimmy August and manager Alex Koskowitz on the part of Doug Jones.
Clay insisted it was all part of the plan, as he added the 4 and the 6 of his 2 pre-fight predictions to make the 10 rounds that were completed. Even Clay's supporters started to doubt their man.
Winner by unanimous decision, Cassius Clay.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 5-4-1 on the part of the 2 judges at ringside, and 8-1-1 on part of the referee, Joe Lascalzo.
However, the significance of the win was less about how close he came to an upset defeat, and more how it proved he was something other than just a talented prospect with a big mouth. He showed he could go 10 hard rounds with an experienced opponent, take some good shots, and come back in the late going with his guns blazing.
Cassius Clay is mimicking some of the people who are booing the decision, while Doug Jones very nonchalantly says anything. How was it?
Well, this fellow surprised me. I predicted 4 on him. I had him going in 4, but he's just tougher than I thought he was. Can't call them all, but I understand Sonny Liston is watching this fight, and as soon as I get to Miami, I want that bum, and he will fall in 8.
Did a very good job. Nice going.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Cassius Clay, ladies and gentlemen.